Next one's from Amy Smith of Kirkland, Washington. Amy, where are you? Where's Amy? Oh, Amy's right there.
Kirkland.
Great shirt, by the
Kimmel.
way.
That's Kimmel's favorite place because that's the home of Costco. He goes there like we're going to a wailing wall. Plays a read down, sit like. He literally was like, it was like I went there with him, and it was like at the end of Saving Private Ryan. Like he had a tear in his eye when we tell him how he was a good man.
Tell me I've lived a good life.
He's lived a good life. He's like on his knee. I did this move where his wife wanted. I said, give him space. Give him space. Just give him a moment. Just let him have his space.
He's like Oscar Schindler. I could have had so many more samples.
That's right. We hugged it out.
Is it like getting excited to go to Costco, like the sign that you're finally getting old, where it used to be like, I can't wait to go pound like 84 beers, and now instead you're excited to get to like the Costco and get like a gallon of baked beans.
The samples, man.
Yeah, Jimmy loves buying things in bulk.
Yeah.
And he literally, we don't have Wi-Fi here, but I swear you can look it up. Mike August is back there. Wasn't he on the cover of Costco twice? Only he's two times he made the cover of the Costco magazine. Only him and Louis Anderson have done that. And obviously there's a weight issue there. That's why, he's kind of grandfathered in. But 2 times. By the way, here's a guy who's hosted the Emmys, and his greatest achievement is making the cover of the Costco magazine.
Twice.
Yes. Yeah. Two times. So. He goes there, but the thing that's funny about Jimmy and Kirkland and Costco is, I had explained this to him. Jimmy, if you're going to go to Costco 3 times a week, you're sort of nullifying the whole existence of Costco, because the whole deal with Costco is, once I get this 55-gallon drum of garbanzo beans into the back of the Volvo, I'll never, ever want for garbanzo beans again. But he literally likes Costco so much that he just would walk up and down the aisle. Now, I think he's probably, too big for that. I mean, once you've graced the cover of Bulk magazine.
Too big.
Yeah.
Why? Did you like the pizza phone where you order at the pole and then you pick it up at checkout? Because that's a really great feature.
We used to go together all the time, and we went just holding hands, looking at a bushel of beach towels, going, I think I could use 31 beach towels, pretty sure. This is kind of pre-samples. He was like, he's a purist, you know what I mean? Like he was the guy, like, half the fucking people at Coachella are just there, they're just fucking posers now. They're just going down there to see if they can get a shot with one of the Kardashians or something. But he was fucking at the small stage, year 1, rocking out the silver chair. That's what Jimmy is to Costco. He is the silver chair fan on the 3rd stage of Coachella 4 years before you've heard of Coachella. Wow. I know it's been said more than once, but that's
still has his flyers from '91. Yeah.
that's who he is. And yeah, we would just walk up and down the aisles, and he would just fucking load up on shit. I think his marriage wasn't going well. I think it was like
he was buying his feelings.
He turned to his mistress.
That was his workshop. Like a guy turns to the garage to go wrench on cars when he wants to get away from his wife. It was Costco.
Yeah, it was Costco.
Except she's not buying it. She's like, you don't need to go to Costco 3 times.
And we have enough garbanzo beans.
For me, it was insane for me because as an ex-carpenter who used to spend so much on fucking tools used to be really expensive. And then you'd go to Costco and it'd be like, well, it's 16-volt flashlight, circular saw, bayonet saw, drill, hammer drill, roto hammer for $19.99, and it comes in a casket-sized case with wheels on it, and I'd just be like, I fucking need one of these, and I don't even care if I do this anymore. I'm buying this bad boy.
You recognize the value.
I recognize the value in buying shit I don't need.
By the way, Costco sells caskets.
Oh.
FYI. We hope that people hear and heed this warning, for our citizens know that there are real health risks that are involved and associated with viewing pornography. Now, he might have a point, because in 2009, porn subscriptions were highest in the state of Utah.
Well, first off, you never pass this kind of legislation because we know that someone will then go hack into your shit and we'll see a bunch of German chicks peeing on donkeys, you know, and then you're gonna get outed, right?
I mean, he had to minimize Windows to send the email about this.
Right.
Don't protest too much, Governor.
It always happens, right? Like it's my sort of. It's generally, as long as we're on cock-related news, I'll say this. Don't ever be that guy that goes, it's not the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean. Right? It's like, why don't you get a windbreaker that says, hi, I'm small cock. Like, don't.
Hung like a light switch.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, so, by the way, doesn't this prevent crime? I mean, well, because there's a lot of guys that are out there like, hey, it's a warm night, I'm thinking about raping. And then you go, well, let me take a shower, beat off, and think about it.
Yeah.
And then they come out of the shower and they do that move that De Niro did in Goodfellas, where it's like, they had a hit on the guy at the shoe shop. They had a hit on Maury. At a certain point, he played enough cards, he drank enough, he took the edge off, and he kind of just looked at Pesci and went, we'll rape tomorrow night. You know what I mean? Doesn't it take the wind out of the rape sale? Not that they have a rape sale, or even a sale on rape, but
Costco.
It does. Costco, if they did.
Free samples.
You buy rape in bulk at Costco. But it makes guys not aggressive, right?
Yeah.
I mean, doesn't it take the edge? And not only...
Well, it makes you more aggressive in the short term. More aggressive, way less aggressive.
Right. But here's what I'm saying. Okay, all right, couple things, two things. It's going to destroy relationships because the guys who want it 3 nights a week and are getting it 3 times a year are able to sort of, that is their methadone. They're able to kind of flatline through that relationship. They're not putting all the pressure on. Anal isn't on the table at that stage of the relationship. That's number one. Number two, probably cuts back pretty severely on road rage. Because I know, there are people that get agitated or, angry when they're hungry. They're sleep deprived. When I'm jack deprived, you're all on my last nerve.
So with technology, are you ever mobilely looking at porn then and road rage traffic or something to bring yourself back down?
I don't know. I had it's funny because I was looking at Joel McHale's card and he's going to be playing the San Jose Improv. I don't look at porn on the road, either literally on the road or like at hotels anymore, because I was at the San Jose, I was playing the San Jose Improv, and it's one of those things where you play multiple nights and it's all well and good. We now, because of you fans, because you've made this, honestly, you've made this possible. Because when I played Kirkland, Washington at the Round Table fucking Pizza there, the Godfather's Pizza, standing up on a 6-inch stage and my head on a drop ceiling, holding the acoustic ceiling up with my Jufro. I did 3 fucking shows, 3 nights in a row there, and I said, no, 2 nights in a row, I did 3 shows, 3 100-minute shows, 2 nights in a row, back to back, and I said to Mike August, who, by the way, said we're playing Seattle. I didn't know we were not playing Seattle. But I said, instead of doing 6 shows for 250 people a pop, why don't we do 1 show with 17 or 1,800 people in it? And that way, my fucking wouldn't be like I was spitting my balls out of my throat. Like I felt like I had just been throat gang raped at the end of the night when I got back to my hotel.
Joel, are you using a laptop and moving yourself about right now? Oh, that's, you didn't master it. Wow. Don't go all Anne Margaret on our ass. Google that shit when you get back to the house, they'll laugh. Yes.
Do you only allow white people in your audience?
Well, it's not a policy, but it's sort of a promise that I make.
Adam, thanks for dressing up for your own show.
Thank you, Joel. How was your show tonight, Joel McHale?
They're still clapping.
I'm going to give Joel a plug, by the way. Palm Beach Improv, May 6th and 7th, and then the picturesque San Jose Improv, May 27th. He's doing a special birthday show for me. And 28th, website, joelmchale.com. Yes, look at all these people. Turn the house lights on if we could, and let Joel look at...
He's about to pull Eddie Vedder.
Don't let him pull off the stage.
It is swinging from the rafters like Eddie Vedder in the Moore Theater here.
We tried to get Snowden, but he wouldn't do it. We got Joel McHale instead.
Adam, this is what it feels like as if I had broken my neck. I'm a quadriplegic now. And I can't really hear or function the way I used to.
Right, but sexually, now that they've installed the pump in your scrotum sac, you're able to satisfy a woman, are you not?
Thank God. Of course, it's all mental for me. It's really about her.
Now, Joel, are you enjoying a glass of wine?
No, this is a nice glass of Mangria.
And we just got back from Vancouver, where the last time I went to Vancouver with Kevin and Bean 20 years ago, they were shooting X-Files, the X-Files there. Are you guys still doing X-Files in Vancouver? Are they still shooting it in Canada?
Well, they stopped it for like the last 15 years. I don't know where you've been. But we did one more season last summer, and I wanted to do it again, but Gillian and David have very busy schedules. They're very rich and successful. So I asked if I could do it alone, and he laughed so hard.
Do you, I'll cheat out to the audience. How's it? I know you're building a beautiful home. Joel took me on a tour of it. All I could hear was just cash. All I heard was change flying out of a slot machine as we went to every single room that had a refrigerator in it.
You know that day that I showed you the house was the day the soup was canceled.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So,
you're my rabbit's foot.
right. They were like, Mr. McHale, the walk-in humidor, cancel the humidor! Cancel the humidor.
That's why we did that lemonade stand afterwards.
All right, well, Joel, I know you did 90 minutes on stage. We don't need you to dance anymore. You've done your show. You want to have your wine. You want to rub one out. You want to watch a little C-SPAN and call it a night.
I want to ask your audience if they want to see a stick robot fly off the edge of the stage.
Joel, I can't. No, Joel, don't do it. Don't bring back the soup. Something will come up, Joel. Something will come up. Joel, I can't. I don't. Jesus, I feel like Gloria Vanderbilt here. Don't. Google that shit. Joel McHale, everybody. No, Joel, I can't let you go. You have so much to live for. They'll bring back the soup. There'll be another X-Files. Seth MacFarlane will put you in 10-3. Don't worry. Thanks, Joel. Everyone. Joel